And now we're going to talk about the Great Canadian Cheese Festival. George, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Vanessa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kurt. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. I'm always happy to see cheese come through the door, you know. Tell me about the Great Canadian Cheese Festival. It's a big event.
It's only in its second year, coming up in June, the first weekend of June. But it's going to be the largest cheese show ever in Canada. We have more than 125 different types of cheeses. Represented by, well, from Prince Edward Island to Vancouver Island, about 3 dozen Canadian artisan cheesemakers. Yeah. We're not talking factory cheese here, we're talking real cheese, genuine artisan cheese. And plus there's craft wineries, craft breweries, lots of artisan foods as well.
Do cheese and beer go together then?
Of course they do.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
They really do.
Yeah.
And you know, for some people, they're a far better combination than wine. Yeah. Some wines will tend to overpower some cheeses, but
everybody says wine and cheese. Nothing wrong with beer and cheese, though. No,
beer and cheese, great match because of the natural wheat, hoppy, barley kind of components.
Very similar ingredients.
There are some fabulous cheesemakers right in our own backyard here, right? And throughout this region, no doubt.
There sure are, and a number of them will be represented at the festival on June 2nd and 3rd. Yeah. And Vanessa will tell you a little bit about a few right from next door here.
Yeah. But where is the cheese festival?
In Picton, Ontario, Prince Edward County. The fastest growing food and wine destination in Canada.
Is that where you're from, George?
No, I'm actually down the lake a little bit, okay. Frenchman's Bay, but
yeah. Vanessa has been here before, and Vanessa knows I love the cheese, and you brought along some ones that I would particularly enjoy, right?
We made a nice little plate for you as well.
Oh, did you? Thanks.
So we've got many of our featured cheesemakers who will be at the show, and we've got some fantastic cheeses that you won't actually have ever seen at the festival this year, which is even lovely. We've got La Saucière Bien-Aimée, which actually will be on my expert tutor tasting on the Sunday afternoon. I'm going to be profiling Quebec cheeses. Wow. This one is just from about just in Saint-Six, Quebec, so just not even 40 minutes away from us. So this is Maggie Parody.
It's so white.
Beautiful, soft goat milk. That's why it's white.
Goat milk. Oh, is that why?
And that's this one here, Kurt, whenever you want to have a little nibble.
And what's on it? It looks like an egg.
That is brand new citrus ginger chutney from Michael's Dolce, who I'm sure you know, Michael. We also have, of course, the Glengarry cheeses.
Oh, my Lord, George, that's good.
It should be. It's artisan cheese. It's real
Melts
artisan
in your mouth.
cheese.
Isn't that just oozy? Great.
I love it.
Just absolutely runs in your mouth. It's absolutely stunning. Nice little zing with the ginger and the chutney.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the aged Lancaster, which is always a favorite from Glengarry Fine Cheese. Buttery, rich cow's milk. Yes.
I'm going to try that too.
And this is this one put Canada on the map at the American Cheese Society Awards, so we're very excited about Glengarry and their cheeses.
Oh, it's delicious.
I mean, that's the point, and that's why I'm just a cheese lover. I don't sell the stuff.
Is that how you got into this, George?
I don't sell it. I don't distribute it. I don't make it. I'm just a guy
who happens to have a cheese hat.
This is a head. It's not a hat.
I know. Are you a Green Bay Packer fan?
And you can refer to me as Cheesehead in Chief.
Are you a Green Bay Packer fan?
You know,
by association?
No, I'm not. And until I got this hat and people came up to me and said, "Hey, go Packers," I kind of thought, what are they talking about?
He knows cheese, not football.
I know cheese.
He knows cheese, not football.
What's next, Vanessa?
Then we've got brand new goat milk Gouda. So the goat is local. The goat's milk is local from Claremel Farms, and then Glengarry actually makes the cheese. Okay. So it's a partnership. Yeah. Fruity, tangy, absolutely gorgeous.
George, how do you really say Gouda?
Well, in Holland they say Gouda.
Gouda.
But people who want you to think and know that
cheese
they're in the know.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call them snobs. Cheese lovers. They'll call it Gouda.
Gouda. And last but not least, Vanessa.
And last but not least is our aged Celtic Blue from Glengarry, of course.
Oh, I love this.
And this one has a little bit more age on it, so you'll be able to just taste a little bit more of those pungent.
You know, people talk a lot about Roquefort and so on from France, but in Canada, Celtic Blue is one, and many in Quebec. There are blue cheeses that are beyond compare as far as the French are concerned.
We need to look in our own backyard for the great cheeses. In Ottawa, we've got 6, 7 cheesemakers right here within an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So.
We got to run, but you should all run to the Great Canadian Cheese Festival. happening the first few days of June.
Follow the mice; they'll take you there.
Thanks for coming by, you guys.
Thank you very much.
It's delicious.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Kurt.
Treat.